Hey everyone. Hello, it's Gerda here. How are you? Yes, I thought I would pop up after you saw me so many times during the 90-day vlog challenge, and I wanted to check in with you today and have a bit of a discussion and share with you my reflections, learnings, as well as an update after my Get It Done retreat that I ran recently. But before we get stuck into that, let me just share this live stream in our Facebook groups. It is 6:48 p.m. on the dot, so I'm thinking we might just be in luck and have a few more of our members of our community able to join us, seeing that it is after hours. Of course, if you've got kiddies and you're cooking dinner and stuff like that, you might not be able to do that. Hey Amanda, you on quickly. How are you? I hope you're feeling better, because I noticed that you lost your voice from what I've read. So I'm hoping you're feeling way better. Let me just share it in here. That's done. And I'll share it in one more group. Let me pop it in here in our marketing group, and then we should be good to go. Fabulous. That is working. Yes, it is. So let me just pop that down there. Here we go. Fabulous. Hey, Amanda says hi. Thank you. Hey, Brooklyn. Thanks for joining me. I'm actually here at the Ridges Hotel in Southbank, and I'm staying over because the drive on in the morning during peak hour traffic from where I live into the city is just horrific. And I'm doing an exhibition here tomorrow as part of the Edendef conference, the Edendef College. Of course, it's part of the APS college, and I'm an exhibitor. So I came in, I thought I'll just sleep over here, then tomorrow morning I can just go downstairs to the bottom level, set everything up, and I don't have to worry about getting stuck in traffic or anything like that. So I'm being very clever. Anyhow, so I was driving in on my way from home in here to the hotel to check in. So I'm actually staying here at the Ridges, and this is where the conference is happening as well. And it was the first time in the last 2 weeks that I really had some time out, because obviously it's school holidays and that type of thing. So I have the kids around because I work from home most days. And it just struck me that I have been like working non-stop for the last like 40 days or something, where I haven't had one day off, like working weekends, everything, because last weekend I did the APS clinical conference exhibition, and it was the whole weekend. The weekend before that, what did I do? I think that was the Get It Done retreat, and this weekend I'm doing this exhibition and lots of other stuff, and I had stuff on the other weekend, and it just struck me that I hadn't even noticed it. And I wasn't really feeling it. And I guess that's the beauty of when you do stuff that you really passionate about, that you don't even realize you are working hard, because it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. I can probably like do a whole nother live stream just on the stuff that I've learned and that I've gained from attending my very first conference as an exhibitor last weekend. So much stuff that I learned from it. It was such a great experience, and you know, just being part of that exhibited community, meeting a lot of clinicians that I've never met before, also meeting a lot of people that is in my Facebook community, that is following me on LinkedIn, come up to my table, start talking to me. It was really awesome. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. As I was saying, I was driving in and I had this realization, and I just realized again how lucky and blessed I am to, you know, do the work that I do, so that I work hard and I don't even know that I'm doing it. And then I heard this ting coming through on my phone, and then there was another one and another one. And I went, I know exactly what message that is, because like it's the one after the other. and it is my Get It Done residential retreat graduates, some of whom is on this live stream with me. I won't name names, but you can self-identify if you like. And I just thought, you know, every time I hear like a couple of tings together on my phone, I know it's them. If it's like one, I know it's someone else. But when I hear like these couple of tings consecutively, I know that's the Get It Done guys. That's talking to one another. And it was this time of the afternoon where we finished with sessions, we finished with work, we may be settling in, it's getting quieter, and we're catching up. So I thought I really need to share with you guys the amazing outcomes and consequences as a result of the Get It Done retreat that I ran. Amanda says, yes, that's us. Yes. Amanda, you know, my husband, the other night, I was, you know, just getting ready for bed. We were making an early night and the phone started tinging again. And he said, who's that? What messages is that? So I said, that's the Get It Doners, and they got it done, and they still doing, which is why they're still talking. But, you know, when I put together the Get It Done residential retreat, I plan to have 3 days where I can take practice owners out of their environment, out of their practice, and put them in this bubble that I want to create for them at the retreat, and put them in this private practice bubble of where they're just going to be focused on, you know, what do they want to do? What do they need to be doing to achieve their vision for their practice, to achieve their goals, and to move their practice forward? So that was ultimately my goal, and I know that I've achieved it. But in retrospect, it has achieved so much more, because not only that they come from their busy lives, and these are guys that's really, really busy, but they made the time to go, okay, I'm gonna be okay, practice is gonna be okay, and there was practices from various sizes, like really various sizes, all different sizes, all different models of operation. For them to go, I'm going to park my practice and what's going on there. I'm going to trust that it's still going to be there when I get back, and I'm going to step away and I'm going to step into this private practice success bubble, and I'm going to do what it takes to level up in my private practice and to get shit done. And they all did that, but it didn't stop at the end of the Get It Done retreat. Now, I will preface this, I think that's the right English, by saying that this wasn't just any other group, okay? These people that came together, and it was 5 practice owners. There were 2 from the Gold Coast, 1 Melbourne, 1 from Tassie, and 1 from Sydney, okay? So they didn't know one another from a bar of soap before they arrived, okay? Amanda says it was fabulous working, networking, planning, getting it done, and then staying in touch. It was a really valuable retreat. Thank you so much, Amanda. But you guys made it valuable. And, you know, these were 5 people coming together, haven't met one another before. What I did do, though, was I started a group messenger chat, so on Facebook, on Messenger, before it was about 10 days before the retreat was meant to start. I started this group chat so they could start chatting, so that when they arrive, that there's not any uneasiness, that everybody knows who's who in the zoo, and that we can just get straight stuck into it. And obviously now they've maintained that contact through that group chat. But like I said, this wasn't just any group of people. Somehow I attracted 5 absolutely amazing practice owners. So what we did is we asked them to send in their top 3 priorities that they wanted to get done over those 3 days. Okay, so we waited and we got it all in. And when I say we, that's me, my principal psychologist, Frankie, and my accounts person, Tracy. So there was 3 of us presenting and facilitating, and there were 5 practice owners, which I think is a really, really great value for money ratio in terms of presenters or facilitators versus attendees. Hey Fern, thanks for joining. Good to see you here. Anyhow, anyhow, so I asked them to send me their top 3 things. Now, the lists that I got back from them was like not 3 things that you can do in 3 days. It was more like stuff. I looked at it, Frankie looked at it, Tracy looked at it, and we said, okay, these guys are very motivated. That was like 3 months worth of stuff. But we said, we are up for the challenge, okay? If this is the type of people that we are attracting, people that know what it is that needs to be done, that type of thing, and they've got all these lists, it either tells me that they're very determined and they know what they need to do, or they are very overwhelmed and they've got all these ideas in their head and they're not sure. So first and foremost, they came with a lot of ideas, and a big part of what I had to do, and Frankie that was there with me and Tracy, was really to help them get clear and have that clarity in all this range of possible things and all of these ideas. What is the most important thing? What is that priority that you need to work on? What is that thing that is going to get you to that next level faster in a more time efficient and resource, i.e. money efficient manner? So that was a big part of the weekend. Just want to get some water. And I'm hopeful that is part of what has helped them to maintain the momentum post the retreat. So they came with all the stuff. We had, a great first day. There was a lot of needing to get clarity on what it is that we needed to do. We had some specific sessions. So the specific sessions was to do a SWOT analysis of each of their private practices, and a lot of times people go, oh, I don't want to do a SWOT analysis. It's so boring. But you get so much valuable information from doing a SWOT analysis and really writing down and brainstorming what is my strengths. So you, like Mai, as the practice owner, not only your practice, but then your practice. What is your weaknesses as a practice owner, and what is the weaknesses of your practice? The same thing with opportunities and the same thing with threats. And then we took all of that and we turned that into a 90-day plan for them. Based on the 7 secrets. So it touched on marketing, loving your practice angels, recruiting, managing, building, supporting your ACE team, looking and knowing your numbers. What is those KPIs that you need to look at? Whether you like it or not, you're a business, you need to keep your eye on the numbers. We looked at the profitable private practice mindset, dynamic diary management, and adding the wow factor to your practice, which meant that they left with a 90-day plan and clarity on what it is that they needed to do. Oh yes, by the way, we also set their 12-month goals. And then we came back and we said, okay, if that's the 12-month goals, what do you need to do the next 3 months? And I basically taught them how to do a 90-day plan so that they can redo it every 90 days after this. And the other learning session that we did, where we actually sat together as a big group, was to do their marketing plan for the next 3 months. So these guys really walked away with all of that stuff, and then they still had the individual things and projects that they needed to talk through. We had like a hot seat session where they could get input from everybody around. We had like a round table where we were sitting in the most beautiful venue. It's the Mount Cotton Retreat. Fern, you are actually very close to there. You need to get there. You can actually go for lunch, you can go for dinners, you can just stay over for a night or for a weekend. It's absolutely beautiful. And just like the birds and the surroundings was just amazing. It actually felt like I was in Bali. I've never been in Bali. Okay, and I think I'm not a real Aussie until I've had my holiday in Bali, but this is what I imagine Bali is all about. Just beautiful, and I wish I could have a garden like that. Yes, so we did a lot of stuff. They got so much stuff done. The day when I checked out on the Sunday when we were finished, and I spoke to our host Sue, she said, Gerda, my mind is just blown that these guys worked so hard, because the night before and the night before that, we didn't pack up like at 4 or 4:30 or 5 or even 5:30. We worked until it was done, because this is a get it done retreat. and people just stayed and kept on working until dinner time, and that's what we did. And then we had like social time after that. It was just the most amazing weekend, and I can't remember when last I laughed so much. I mean, it should have been work for me, but it wasn't. It was fun. It was just so amazing. Heidi says, hey Gita, I've never been to Bali. Well, maybe, Heidi, we need to go together potentially. We might need to run a poll or something and say, who wants to be a true blue Aussie? Well, let's go to Bali. Yes, so the retreat was really amazing. And these guys got so much stuff done. And for me, being the first time that I ran this retreat, it was really important to know that people are going to leave and they're going to feel that I've invested my time and my money to come here, and I leave feeling with and having that sense of accomplishment and of achievement, that I've achieved my expectations. Amanda says next retreat in Bali. I'm all in, Amanda. I love that idea. And they did. And you know what? After they left, they have maintained contact through our group messenger chat. And what has come from that has just been amazing. The support they are giving one another is just like next level. Next level. The things that they are implementing over the last, how long, 2 weeks now? It will be 2 weeks now, yes, that they've been implementing, next level. And I wrote a very short list of stuff that they shared when they talked to one another. It's like too long. I couldn't go through all of it. Like, one person had new logos designed. I think there's 3 practices that moved from bulk billing to full fee model. Their marketing completely cranked up. They establishing referral relationships and alliances. They're doing, stuff that nobody else is doing. Vlogging, 3 out of the 5 are vlogging consistently. Okay, and the other 2 are also vlogging, but they which is amazing. Before they came, I think, Amanda, you had done 1 or 2 vlogs that I've seen, because we were on retreat together for our when we wrote our books, and I know you did a vlog there. And yeah, I think you were the only one that vlogged beforehand. And they all stepped up on the Saturday. It was the Saturday, I think, yes. They all stepped up and they did their very first vlog. And I didn't make them do it. They just got it. When you are in that private practice success bubble and you get inspired and you go, oh my goodness, there's so much more that I can achieve. Oh my goodness, I can actually break through this glass ceiling, that I can grow my practice and I can help more people in better, more effective ways. People just step up and they do it. Yes, they laugh afterwards and they go, oh golly, this went wrong and that went wrong, or please don't watch it, and then we'll all go and watch it. But they did it. And it was so amazing. What else? Yes, a lot of changes made in terms of operating hours to make that more accessible, changing their practice diary management software. What else? Systems streamlined. The list goes on and on and on. And, I just go, well done, Gerda, for bringing these guys together. But I really should be saying, well done, guys, for continuing to bond and to gel and to support one another in this way. It's been really so heartwarming for me to see and to know that I've played a part in bringing all of you together, so that you can continue to support one another. We all know how isolating it is in private practice, how hard it is, and to have 4 other people in your corner that you trust, that you can share stuff with, that you can be vulnerable with, because you went through these 3 days, it was 3 days with them, is just priceless. And I'm so proud of all of you for supporting one another in this way, in this fashion, and I'm so glad that I'm in that group and that I can see it. And I haven't said this earlier on, but we actually, I think it was on the Saturday night of retreat, we decided that we're going to doing a catch-up in Tasmania in 12 months time. I think we've got a date. They actually started looking for a venue, so I'm thinking, mental note, I shouldn't book anything then, because I'm taking myself on my first visit to Tasmania. Amanda says, hang on, where am I? Yes, maybe somewhere more exotic. Yes, and venue had some beautiful breakout spots for vlogging. It did. And thank you for bringing us all together. It was my absolute pleasure, Amanda, absolute pleasure. So considering the success of it, I thought, am I going to do this again? Well, some people have asked me. A lot of people actually, through messages and emails, said, oh, Gerda, I can't make it now. Are you doing one at the end of the year? And I've been a bit ambivalent about making that decision, because I go, how do I top this? This group was so amazing. What if the next one isn't as awesome? And I go, okay, let go of that perfectionism. Every group that gets together at the Get It Done residential retreat will be unique. They will be different. And each person coming through and each group coming through is going to get different stuff from it based on their needs. And I know that when I select people, when I let them in, when they apply, 9 out of 10 times I know them, because you've either been in my private practice success community or you've done some of my trainings. So I really know how to put the group together as well. So I have decided to run only one more in this year, and I'll probably only do 2 every year. Because I find in the start of the year, people are very motivated getting stuff done. But come mid-year, come the end of the year, and things start to slow down. We lose momentum. We start to get overwhelmed, and a lot of challenges start to pop up then. So I'll probably next year also do one mid-year, but I want to do one in October. I think October is a really great time to do one, because it is enough time to still make a lot of changes and improvements and really build up a lot of momentum as you go into December and January, which is traditionally a more quieter time for most private practices. Not all of them, and not if you run them the way that I teach, but for a lot of people. So I want to again affect that change for people and ensure that they have that time to build up that momentum and really have a great school holiday period. So if you are interested, don't leave it for last minute, because it's like a full 3 days and it's 5 days out of your life. And I know how busy you guys get, and you're booking clients and all that stuff. So the dates is, check-in is Wednesday the 18th of October. So you arrive anytime after 2 p.m. You check in at your leisure. You get to explore the surroundings. And then the next day, the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday, we're doing all our getting it done. And then the Sunday, we have a lovely breakfast together, and we say goodbye. And then we check out at 10 o'clock. And then you continue to be supported by the amazing group of people that you met through our group chat on Messenger. So if you are interested, let me know. Okay, pop your name down. What I will do is I will put in my email, which is gerda@private-practice-success.com. Email me there and let me know that you are interested, so I can send you the details. All right, because it's going to be first in, best dress, because I'm still tossing up in terms of what my upper limit is for people. 5 was a really awesome number. I think 6 and 7 or 8 would also be good. So yeah, I haven't decided what the limit is, but I don't want it too big. So if you want in, you need to let me know as soon as possible, so that you can also plan for coming down or up or wherever you're coming from, seeing that I'm in Brisbane, because it is in Brisbane. We're going to be at the same beautiful venue. Why would you change it when it's so perfect? The food was amazing. They also had like wine from a local winery, Sirame Winery, that is very well known in our local area. Was just fabulous. So it's again here in Mount Cotton in Brisbane. So make sure you get your name down. Let me know if you want in, and let's secure your place so that you don't get you know, a month beforehand and go, oh my goodness, I'm fully booked and I know I should have booked. I wanted to be there, now I can't make it. Alrighty, so let me just check here for questions. Amanda says, thank you for bringing us all together. It's my pleasure, Amanda. I just feel so blessed to be part of it and just to see what you guys achieve. You know, it's like when we work with our clients and your clients start to implement stuff that you've been working on and you start to see those results, you can't help but feel good on the inside as the clinician. Although you know it's the client that's implementing, you know, you can't help but be proud of them. You can't help but go, fabulous, I'm so happy. And you know, maybe that's why a lot of us become psychologists, because we like to have that feeling of being helpful, of affecting change. And for me, I do that through private practice success now, and for me, being able to affect change for practice owners like yourselves, and to then see you go on and actually implement the stuff is just amazing. And I'm so grateful every day for what I get to do. So I'm going to leave it at that. I've got a few more things to do before I maybe watch a movie and go to bed. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing the exhibition. So whatever you're doing on this beautiful evening, enjoy, have a rest, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.